So I've got the cold open.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
That was it.
Figured. Hey guys, Lexstyle here.
And I'm Bat Tracy.
For Punk Rock Blues.
Wait, the camera is turned. I was like, why am I not in frame? It's because it's way to the side. Okay, sorry.
This
is Punk Rock Blues. Yeah. I don't know which we said.
This is DC's Theatrical Earth episode
2. 3. This is
3.
3. Year
episode
3.
3. Year 3.
Yeah. I'm just calling, just so you know, the title of these videos is going to be called Fantasy Booking the DC Universe.
The rules is a recap. Why are you watching these if you haven't watched the first 2?
Yeah, go back and...
3 movies a year for 4 years equals 1 phase. There's 5 phases.
I wrote it so simple.
Don't get confused by that.
3 movies a year, 4 years a phase, 5 phases total.
Don't think that there's 5 years in a phase because you have more ideas and you want to cram it all in one phase. Don't think that. Don't do what I did today.
Yeah, so we're going to be getting into our year 3. Year 2 left off with. Year 3 we're...
Well, we'll show them. We do the...
Yeah, but...
I changed some pictures.
What were your 3?
My 3 were...
I'm Superman, Up and Away, The Flash, and Green Lantern.
I had Zatanna, Cyborg, and Superman.
Oh, yeah. That's why it's hard for me to remember. Cyborg. What a dumb movie.
Don't worry.
Alright, so I'm going to go get the dog, and then we'll hop over there.
Yeah.
Okay. Talking about dumb movies, I'm for some reason watching the Transformers franchise again.
Gotta switch the pin.
Okay, we'll be back.
Oh, yeah. What have you been doing? Hi, I'm here.
Oh, I'm over here. We're going to try and be more active in this one, because I was editing the first 2 episodes, and I gotta say, it's just a lot of this.
Yeah. So, we'll do my quick recap. I added a slide.
Oh.
Not as big as I thought it'd be. That's what she said. We got Green Arrow. If you want to read them while I hit Arrow.
Okay, Green Arrow, year 1. Batman, Gotham Knights. Static Shock. This was year 2.
Yep.
Zatanna, Mistress of Magic. Cyborg, for some reason. And Superman, Last Son of Krypton. That's a new picture.
Because we had the same. This was the original picture I had. I didn't like it did this. I switched to the other one.
I prefer the new 52 costume.
Yeah.
Because no undies.
Yeah,
and I really like the sleeve thing.
All I said was, I love this picture, but the cutoff.
Yeah.
And so I switched it to the other one. You had it.
Okay.
So we're into my year 3 now. Bella, can you stop? Should I give her some biscuits?
No, she's okay.
We're on to year 3 now.
Yeah, year 3.
Next.
Can I take a gander?
Sure.
Okay.
I told you who it was.
Sorry. Green Lantern, Hawkman, and you're a weirdo, so I'm gonna guess Swamp Thing.
Okay. We're gonna go with Green Lantern in Brightest Day.
Wait, is this the Brightest Day storyline?
It's just called In Brightest Day because every movie is gonna be In Brightest Day and Blackest Night. No Evil. Not that one, obviously.
Okay.
That'd be a long.
I was gonna say.
Nope, just
the Brightest Day storyline to start would be whoa.
Yeah, no, just called it.
Okay.
So this is just how the movie opens. It shows the planet Oa, and it's slowly being corrupted by yellow, the color of fear. Hal Jordan, who's the
the planet Oa?
Yeah.
How?
Well, it's just kind of like
you have a planet that's literally all of the Green Lanterns, and also I'm
from
sorry.
The inside,
I'm
like
sorry.
the inside,
okay.
people are turning yellow.
I'm sorry.
Hal Jordan, the protector of Sector 2814, is currently on Earth with Superman, discussing the recent changes in the world and how JLA was fixing anything. That's obviously the end of Superman. Don't read ahead because there's a really funny joke.
I continue with where you're...
The Guardians of the Universe reach out to Hal to inform him that a Sinestro, fellow Green Lantern Corps member, has turned to yellow and has embraced fear. My favorite line, Hal apologizes to Soups and heads up to... I imagine as they're just on a bench somewhere chatting about JLA.
In full costume.
Yeah.
Full costume.
He gets the call and he's like, Soups, I'm sorry to do this to you. You can't come because Green Lantern, but I gotta head out, right? That's how I imagine
Superman's the one guy you'd imagine who would be allowed to come with.
Well, I don't know. He's just...
Hal Jordan's like, hey, Guardians of the Universe, I just want to introduce you to my friend Superman. He's a super nice guy. Like, literally, he's the nicest guy you'll ever meet.
It's just what Superman's in the first couple minutes.
Yeah, okay.
Sinestro has taken over much of Oa. I wrote this the other day, so I'm actually kind of forgetting it. And has revealed his plans to release Parallax, an evil entity held in the most powerful prison in the universe, powered by the Guardians themselves.
And the police.
Appa Eliapsa, that's a name, one of the Guardians, reveals that wait, what?
There's a second named Guardian?
Yeah.
I thought Ganthet was the only one who had a name.
I think they all have names.
I don't think so.
He reveals, I imagine, to them that he too has fear running through him and tries to kill all of the other Guardians. What the fuck happened here? With the help of Sinestro.
You just deleted random words for
Space.
yeah,
I guess so. Hal returns in time to stop them, killing Appa Aliapsa with the help of the rest of the Corps. So the whole Corps, there's a big scene like Endgame, all the Corps coming together, boom, 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 and trapping Sinestro in the Prison of Power. I don't know if there's a real name to it. I was writing quickly.
The Prison of Power. I like it.
The ground starts to shake as Larfleeze and Atrocitus arrive, members of the Orange Lantern Corps and Red Lantern Corps.
Can I interrupt for a second?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Quick side note. The Green Lantern Corps, I don't remember the actual comic's name. I think it's Green Lantern Corps presents Larfleeze Christmas special.
Okay.
So it's a one-shot. If you have the DC Universe, go read it. It's a really good issue, and it's super fucking silly. So go check that out.
Avarice and Rage. Avarice is greed. That's orange and rage.
It's avarice.
Yep. Okay. Respectively. I wanted to put, you know how you read articles, this is respectively. The GLC puts their powers together once again to stop the duo, send them away, but still give them the chance to proclaim that they would be back. This is kind of one of those, we'll be back, Spider-Man, you know. Hal returns to Earth to meet back...
It wasn't for you meddling kids and that dumb dog, too.
Hal returns to Earth to meet back up with Supes, who is now alongside Batman, Cyborg, Green Arrow. So this is the first scene we have all of them together.
Wow, in a Green Lantern movie. You're not even saving it for Justice League.
No. Well, the whole movie is just they're all hanging out together. That's all I'm going for. The end credits scene, the newly formed JLA talk needing more members as the radio picks up a story about a lightning storm in Central City.
Wow.
That's them again, bickering. This scene is...
Well, I'm going to take a gander that your next movie's The Flash.
This scene is very reminiscent of the end of Captain Marvel when they're all like together and then she shows up and it's like, where's Fury? That's kind of what this scene is. It's like, we should get some more members, and then you hear, lightning storm in Central City, and they're like, well, what's up with that?
What up with that?
Review.
I like this. I like you take some wild choices with Oa being corrupted by Yellow.
Like I said, I worded it weirdly, but
I thought Ganthet was the only Guardian who was ever named in the comics. Like, honestly, I thought they were all, like, unnamed by choice or some shit like that. So, to have a name pop up,
have him die, and then the other Guardians can still run Oa.
He tries to kill the Guardians, too. Yeah. That happens in the comics, where one of the Guardians kills all the others.
So, the reason I chose this guy is because when I searched Green Lantern villains to spice it up with the Larfleeze and Atrocitus stuff... Which Aliapsa came up and he's a Guardian of the Universe. Yeah.
I really like the character of Larfleeze.
Yeah. It was Christmas special, apparently.
And he's also in the Blackest Day storyline. But he's a really great character, or at least he's pretty well written, because he's just like, he's so greedy that he's not even like a bad guy, he just wants everything to himself, you know? So it's like... It's super funny. I don't know. He's a really good character. So to see you bring him in, that's really great.
The thing that I really like about that scene specifically is the fact that no one really talks about all those other Lantern Corps. So we have 4 Lantern Corps.
It was a big storyline.
No, I know, but like, you know, you don't see it in a lot of the animated movies or shows and stuff. So we already in one movie have 4 Lantern Corps. I mean... Yellow Lantern Corps is like there, obviously, because like the planet is being corrupted because the members of the Green Lantern Corps are turned into fear.
Yes.
That's what it is. But so we have like the knowledge of next time shit's gonna be fucked up by these guys.
Yeah. My biggest gripe with the movie is this, because you should absolutely say that for a Justice League movie.
Well, they're not in costume.
Oh, okay.
That's just it's shorter to write their superhero names. It's just, hey, we're the JLA. We've been working together for 5 movies so far. Static Shock's just there. 5 movies so far. Here's us together.
You should put who is now alongside Undersuits Batman. So, I like how, imagine, like, superheroes are like, okay, let's meet in the park, you know, we're just random people just getting together, it's inconspicuous, and then Cyborg shows up, a 7-foot-tall robot man, and he's like, hey, guys, and they're like, oh, nothing out of the ordinary here.
Okay, so Bruce Wayne...
You know? It's like, you remember in the Fantastic Four movies when the Thing would just wear a trench coat and a hat?
Yeah.
And people would be like, oh, it's just a guy.
The problem with that is, one, you have Bruce Wayne...
Yeah. And Oliver Queen.
Hanging out at a park with Oliver Queen, the two richest people in the world right now.
Yeah.
Superman, who's a random reporter. Zatanna, who right as of now, very famous. Her dad just died in a very public, way. If you remember.
He was assassinated.
And then Cyborg. They're not at the park. They're at wherever Superman's hanging out with him up here.
You said it was a park bench.
No, I didn't say it was a park bench. I just said I imagine them sitting.
You said you imagined them sitting on a park bench.
That's not how it actually is, but you can imagine that scene like, oh, hey guys, we gotta go.
Okay.
So,
well, let's end this one.
Yeah, they're my characters. If you notice, I put all of the Guardians, and then Superman even gets a major credit because he's in a lot of it.
Nice. Yeah. Hello again, my friends. Welcome to the show that never ends. This is a...
You messed it up.
Shut up. This is my Theatrical Earth. Going through, of course, I had the Batman, Wonder Woman, Arrow and Canary, Superman Up and Away, The Flash, Green Lantern Corps. Oh, so my next one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which, I mean, I know, but...
Oh, yeah, I remember it. Okay, so my next one, if you want to click it, is the last of the Justice Leaguers, at least the main leaguers.
Well, technically not, because Martian Manhunter wasn't a founding member.
Well, I say fuck Martian Manhunter.
Yeah, I don't know why you don't like him.
No, I actually do really like Martian Manhunter. I just don't know how to write his character. Oh. And also...
He carried Justice League of America.
Listen.
Yeah.
He carried it with his fat fucking stomach. Sorry, that was disrespectful to David Ogden's Steers, but he's very fat in that role. Mainly, what do you call it? I don't want to call it Martian Manhunter, because Mars movies don't make money. So, but would you just call it Manhunter? Because I'm pretty sure that's the name of a Hannibal Lecter movie,
The Manhunter of Mars.
No, but Mars movies don't play. I don't know. Anyway, so Aquaman. Arthur Curry was born of both the land and the sea, having a human father and a mother from Atlantis. As a child, his mother was taken from his home in front of him and pulled into the ocean by Atlantis troops. 20 years later, Arthur has finally come home to Atlantis, only to find that his mother has been enslaved by his evil half-brother Orm. Orm. Yes, that is his name. Arthur must challenge his brother for the throne to become the new king of Atlantis and free his mother, all while dealing with the siege of Black Manta, who has discovered Atlantis and wants to take it over for himself.
How much are we the end credits, I guess?
The end credits, Arthur rises from the ocean onto the beach, where local news stations dub him Aquaman. Also, my inspiration for the end credit scene was the scene in the first X-Men when the senator or president or whatever walks on the beach and he's like melting. Yeah. So that was my inspiration for that.
It's short.
It is short only because I'm mainly copying...
a plot summary.
I'm mainly copying
Is it the movie?
Aquaman.
That's what I was going to ask. Is it just the Aquaman? Okay.
It's a lot of the... I mean, I changed a little bit, but yeah, it's mostly the Aquaman movie.
Is his mom Atlana?
Yes.
Okay.
Because mainly my reasoning for keeping the Aquaman and Wonder Woman movie so similar is they're just both pretty good.
Why do the stations dub him Aquaman if it's all happening in Atlantis?
Arthur rises from the ocean onto the beach where local news stations dub it. Like they have footage of
So if he's not Aquaman, why is Orm Ocean Master?
Because that's his name.
So in Atlantis, he's like, I'm the Ocean Master.
Yeah, he's the king of the oceans.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you think?
It's just Aquaman.
You haven't seen Aquaman.
Yeah, but it's...
Do you know who directed it?
Yeah, James Wan.
James Wan.
So, very typical Aquaman story. It's what I'd expect.
Yes.
Because it's the Aquaman movie.
Yeah.
An origin story, too.
Yes.
Whereas you've been kind of straying from those a little bit.
Yeah, because people don't know Aquaman.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty samey.
Who's Volko?
Volko is, oh god, I can't think of the actor's name off the top of my head for some reason. He's just like Aquaman's friend.
Oh, okay.
He's in Platoon. Willem Dafoe.
Oh, that guy, okay. Alright, yeah, I don't have much to say about it because it's a very, it's an Aquaman movie. It's what
also,
you'd expect
Aquaman, it's surprisingly hard to write for.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about him.
I like Aquaman.
I do like him, I don't know his lore as well.
Like I don't know the lore where I do research and find out the lore of all
I saw his movie.
Okay, we're back on my year 3, my movie 2, but 8 in continuity.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what it is.
It's the Flash.
I knew that.
Yeah. So movie.
This is a character near and dear to my heart.
You haven't seen If I Stay.
Samuel. Wow. I put Sam.
Don't jump ahead. You haven't seen If I Stay, so you won't understand the reference at the start of this movie.
Okay.
The movie starts with Barry Allen suddenly wakes up after being injured in a lightning storm in his hometown of Central City. Upon learning that he's crashed into some chemicals in his lab, he discovers that he has developed super speed powers.
Okay.
He initially starts using his powers to benefit his position as a CSI, solving and solving crimes before they happen.
See, I feel like the Flash is an origin you don't need to tell because people have seen the show.
Yeah. But I wanted to change him up because, like I said, he's a CSI, so this is kind of him just like, yeah, obviously there's a lot of villainy that we know about in the nation right now because of the last 7 movies. But I'm a cop, let's benefit myself, right? So he's kind of snarky. Okay. I also almost made a joke that he was using I was going to do a post office gag. But
he's delivering the mail too fast?
Yeah.
God, I hate that.
After Star Labs discovers Barry's abilities, they bring him in for testing to help him completely harness and control his powers.
Go watch my joke explain that.
I was going to put Star Labs employees' characters down here. I forgot to. This is where it all changes. I created a completely new origin for this guy.
You should have brought characters from the 91 show.
Yeah, that's what
Tina McGee and whoever Alex Desert played. Yeah. Or Alex Desert, whatever his name was.
Hector, I think his name was.
Was that
He didn't work at Star Labs, though. He was just his friend.
Yeah, but just get those two.
Yeah. One of Star Labs scientists, Samuel Scudder, doesn't like all the attention Barry's research is getting. While he believes that his research dealing with holograms and mirror projections should be the highlight of Star City's upcoming Science Expo. In retaliation, he becomes Mirror Master and starts terrorizing the city with his hologram. So it's a completely new origin for the guy.
Yes.
At the Star
City Science Expo? Star City Science Expo?
No, because that's Green Arrow. Star Labs City Science Expo is what it's supposed to be. Mirror Master attacks the expo, finally getting the chance to highlight his mirrors as he always wanted. Before the CCPD can show up, Barry shows up, now known as the Flash. Mirror Master traps him.
Not the Blur? Is that what he was in season 1 of the Flash?
Sends him to traps him in a maze of holograms and even sends him to a new dimension with one of his new inventions. So he's like, I got this new mirror, boom, right?
Yeah.
Barry uses the ability of speed to enter the Speed Force to escape back to his dimension. He beats Mirror Master as the CCPD finally arrive to take him away. So that's like, last punch and the cops arrive. Like, oh. So it's a funny movie. Flash vows to protect his city as both a police officer and a new superhero as Green Lantern arrives in Central City to invite him to join at JLA.
So you're really making Green Lantern the
Brave and the Bold.
He's the crux of your universe.
He's the protector. End credit scene, Scudder's in his jail cell as his new cellmate arrives and notes that the prison is chilly. It's like just a back.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I came up with.
What a setup.
That's what I came up with.
It's a little cold in here, don't you think?
No, it's more if he walks in and goes...
Someone should call the captain.
No, it's more of just is it cold in here or is it just me? Not a lot of characters. Like I said, I forgot to put characters.
You didn't have Iris in it.
Yeah.
I had Jay Garrick in mine.
So what do you think?
I like it. I don't think it's as good as mine.
No?
I don't think so.
What do you like about Mirror Master's new backstory?
I like that you have him at
Star Labs.
You do have the highlight of Star City's upcoming...
it's supposed to be Star Labs. That's where I got confused because I copied that. So just ignore it. It's Star Labs.
I was wondering what you were talking about. Okay. I like that he works at Star Labs.
Yeah. It makes more sense than his origin.
What is his real origin? I honestly don't remember.
I think he's criminal.
Just a criminal, right?
I think he's a criminal that just... Most DC villains I learned while making these, they're criminals that find a gadget and they go, I can make this gadget better too. Here's my new villainy power thing. So I think
they pick a gimmick and they stick with it. Yeah.
Just wait. There's a later movie. Oh, we won't get to it in this year. We won't get to it in this year, but next year I have a crazy backstory.
I like to think of DC villains in real life terms, where they're clearly like, all right, what's my gimmick, and they're like pacing back and forth, like, all right, I'll be a cold guy.
Yeah, I mean it's not just DC because there's like if you read Vulture's origin, it's so bonkers.
Yeah, I'd give this 3 out of 5 stars.
Yeah, Speed Force right at the end. That's pretty nice.
Yeah,
you didn't comment on that. So.
Yeah. Speed Force, I get it. Okay, so going on to
your next movie Red Tornado?
How the fuck did you get that?
You just did this.
No, it is not. Okay. I think it'll truly shock you. If you want to hit the button,
it'll shock me. Oh, wow.
Doom Patrol. My first team-up movie.
Yeah, shit.
A little thin on the plot.
Yeah, it looks like you just list the characters.
Yes. The Chief, Niles Calder, puts together a team from a group of misfits with powers that make them freaks to the normal person, okay? Rita Farr, a former actress who can't control her elasticity. Larry Traynor, a former test pilot who now must always wear bandages to hide his radioactive form. Cliff Steele, a former race car driver who had his brain transplanted into a robot. Garfield Logan, a young boy with green skin who can shapeshift into any animal. Crazy Jane, a woman with 64 different personalities with different superpowers. And Rex Mason, a man who is constantly shifting his mass into different chemical compounds. Dubbed the Doom Patrol, these misfits band together to stop time-traveling Nazis General Mortis and Mr. Nobody from sinking Codsville into a hole in the street. The end credit scene is Doom Patrol are walking home when Danny the Street transports them to Hawaii as a reward for saving the city.
I love it.
So it has an R rating.
Danny the Street.
I mainly took this plot. This is kind of season 1 of the Doom Patrol, wrapped into a smaller package. Because I like a lot of elements of that show, but it gets really weird.
Did you put Beast Boy in as a replacement of Cyborg because you don't like Cyborg?
Cyborg was never on Doom Patrol in the comics. Yeah.
No, but I mean, if he's in the show, so did you replace him?
He was originally with Doom Patrol before Teen Titans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's my Doom Patrol movie.
This is your plot, these 3 sentences.
Yes.
Yeah. I haven't seen the show, so I can't envision it as a small movie.
This is a lot of what Doom Patrol is. Weird stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, this X means dead.
Okay.
They die.
He dies. Danny the Street's in it.
Yeah.
I was going to give him his own movie. You said no. I also...
you can't talk!
If we do an animated universe one of these next,
yeah,
I'm 100% going to do... I'm spacing on his name. Captain...
Adam?
No, Captain...
Carrot?
Captain Carrot and his Amazing Zoo Friends.
That's so funny.
Is he next?
No.
Oh, are you going to do one animated? Or you wouldn't do that live action, would you?
You never know.
Yeah, I like it. Codsville is the town name, I assume.
Yes, that's where they live.
I remember you talked a lot about Immortus the other day.
Yeah.
He was talking a lot about Immortus. Mr. Nobody is a cool name.
That's Alan Tudyk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now that since I haven't seen it yet... Oh, never mind. I very quickly answered that question for myself.
Rex Mason also is not in the show.
Okay.
And neither is Garlo.
I was Cliff Steele, because I was going to ask...
That's Brendan Fraser.
Yeah. What's his name?
Robot Man.
Okay. There's not much to say about it, because... plot's a couple sentences.
Yeah.
It's actually one whole sentence. But yeah, I imagine it's good.
Thank you.
Yeah. We are on to my final movie of year 3.
Yeah. I think it's Hawkman.
You think it's Hawkman?
I think it's Hawkman. Okay. I don't know for sure.
So it's the Hawk Police. Now this movie, I'm going to say right away, 2 things. It's goofy. So the full title, I didn't fit it, and I don't know if it's officially the full title.
Okay.
Because of how goofy this is, and I don't care about this movie, the full title, it could be just like in England or Australia, that has the different titles. The full movie is called The Hawk Police to catch a... Where'd I put the word? So I don't butcher... Did I delete it for space? God damn it. Well, a Thanagarian. So the Hawk Police to catch a Thanagarian.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the whole name of the movie. I think that's funny. Movie does not open with the Hawk Police. It opens with Zatanna. Hey, she's back.
This is too much for me to handle.
This is the only
Your universe is wild.
This is the only picture of them together that's a PNG.
Okay.
Yeah. Zatanna returns to Midway City to once again work with Emmett.
Let me get a zoom in on this picture.
Okay, can you zoom out? Thank you. Zatanna returns to Midway City to once again work with Commissioner George Emmett. This time to find out about his knowledge of crazy thins. As you remember, in Zatanna, he was like, I got crazy thins. He introduces her to Carter and Shira Hall, real names Guitar and Shayera, 2 members of
the Hawk Police.
The
Hawk Police.
No, the Thanagarian Hawk Police.
Okay.
Yeah. That have been undercover as museum curators trying to catch Bith Rock, who uses a pill that controls the molecular formation of his body, allowing him to shapeshift, helping him run from the Hawk Police. With the help of Zatanna, Carter and Shield design new suits out of Ninth Metal?
Ninth Metal.
Yeah. For their new superhero races of Hawkman and Hawkwoman. So they've been on Earth for a while. They've been trying to catch this Bith guy. They've been married for 10 years. That's the important part. The duo track Bith's rocket to Chicago, where they are initially thwarted by Bith, who reveals that he was also tracking them. He drugs them with a new pill that he sends them in a
on and off
flashback journey. So this was my thing that I don't think is ever... Don't read ahead. This is
I finished the sentence.
This is something that I don't think has ever been done in movies before. Oh yeah, rendering their almost useless in the fight against Bith. I can finish that sentence. They get sent into a flashback. This just is like the second act of the... Or this is like the kind of part of the third... This is the start of the third act. Because no movie's ever done this, where they just get drugged, and then, hey, here's a whole nother scene.
Yeah, so that's like the second act.
Yeah, second act.
Yeah.
So they're drugged. And now they're facing... Here they remind her they were defeated the Rainbow Robbers, their first case together in the HP, which eventually led them to being wed. So that's like a whole part of the movie.
Is this going to be on Thanagarian or whatever?
This is on Earth. This is in Chicago. I said that already.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
That's to pad the runtime, though. That's like a good half hour. You just see all this Rainbow Robbers shit.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. As the drug...
Because who the fuck cares about Hawkman?
Yeah, right? As the drug wears off...
I hate Hawkman.
Yeah.
I'm going to make that well known.
Okay.
I do not like him as a character.
Cool. As the drug wears off, they find Biff nowhere to be found, only for him to sneak out and stab Hawkman from behind, killing him in the process. That was some fan service for you.
Wow.
I killed him in his own movie. In retaliation...
And you didn't even name it Hawkman.
No. Because I wanted them both included, and I was like, should I do Hawkman and Woman, or I was going to call it Hulk Man and Woman?
Hawk World would be a good...
Hawk World, but this is...
But it doesn't take place
This is pre-Hawk World.
Yeah.
Because Biff has a lot of post-Hawk World stuff. That's actually where it takes some inspiration from. In retaliation, Shieldy begins to make short work of Biff, and with the help of Zatanna, captures him.
Kill him?
I was going to have him kill him, but because I want to do Hawk World.
Oh, okay.
She returns to Thanagar with Biff in custody, who relieves her of her earthly duties. However, she declines and returns to Earth to join JLA. End credits scene, Bruce Wayne and Oliver Queen bicker about future plans for JLA as they arrive to a closed Ivy University.
Ivy. Poison Ivy.
That's not it.
Yeah, okay.
But this scene is them kind of bickering.
Did you put her on the team because of Justice League?
Yeah, I wanted more females, and as I mentioned, I'm not the biggest Wonder Woman fan.
Yeah.
And so I was like, let's kind of spruce it up. Who else can I do? And I was like, you know what? I had that Hawkman shit in Zatanna. I was going to wait till phase 2. I was like, let's just fucking put her in. I was like, I knew I was going to kill Hawkman no matter what. He was actually going to be the first death of Justice League, or he was going to be in Justice League very short amount of time, get his movie phase 1, and then die in the next team movie.
Yeah.
I was like, if I'm doing the whole Hawk Police, then fucking just kill the guy. You don't like him. It was a fan. This was for you. This
I do not like Hawkman.
How do you like the movie? Because the movie was for you. This was...
I really, for a character I really dislike, I really enjoyed this plot.
I just remember the
very fun and goofy.
Yeah, it was the Hawk Police to catch a Thanagar.
I like how you're like, I also don't like this character, so to pad the runtime, here's just a weird flashback sequence or something.
because you've never seen that. Like, it's very Age of Ultron, but that only takes up 10 minutes. This is just a whole, here's the Thanagar.
Here's a half hour.
Because the whole movie's on Earth. So I was like, let's do some Thanagarian stuff. Yeah, so that's that. Hawkman's dead.
Okay, so going on to my last movie of year 3. Nightwing. And I think this plot is gonna shock you.
Okay.
Hard R. I'm letting this be known, okay? It's been 2 years since Dick Grayson left Batman behind, no longer being Robin. He has since moved to Bloodhaven and taken up the mantle of Nightwing. Dick has recently broken up with his longtime girlfriend Donna Troy, also known as Wonder Girl, and is now trying to make it as a detective, all while dating his new partner, Detective Elise Svoboda.
Pause 1 second.
Yes.
I just want to say, there was a mini-series in 2008 of a Donna Troy storyline. Do you remember that?
Yes, The Return of Donna Troy?
Yeah, incredible. Okay, continue.
Dick's best friend, Roy Harper, has been checked into rehab, and Dick visits him almost daily.
Yeah.
Can you visit people in rehab? Don't know if that's a thing.
Yeah, I think
it's happening in this movie. A string of psychotic murders begin happening across the city, with body parts being stitched back together and faces stitched to bodies they don't belong. Like, really sadistic shit. Victor Zsasz and Professor Pig are working together for the killings, with Zsasz murdering while Pig chops them up. Zsasz and Pig target the rehab facility that Roy is staying in, taking Roy hostage. I couldn't expand on that thought because of spacing. The reason that they're targeting the rehab facility is because they want to murder and, turn humans into, dolls and stuff. Okay. And they figure the rehab facility would be easy because it's, people that society doesn't care about.
There's a loose thing of that in Arrow, Season 1. Do they know who Roy is?
No.
So he's just a guy they take hostage? Do they take everyone hostage or just Roy?
No, they end up just grabbing him.
Is he one of those things where he's trying to escape and he accidentally bumps into them so they're like, you're coming with us?
He has a past as a hero, so he's putting up a fight.
Oh, okay.
He's putting up a fight.
See, I didn't know because you said he was adopted in Arrow Canary. We didn't get to know if Roy was Roy.
Anyway, and also, he gets taken hostage because it's plot motivation for the hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, they take Roy hostage, and this is going to kind of piss you off, but Nightwing must race to the rescue of his friend before it's too late. Yeah. Roy is tortured by Professor Pig, having his right arm cut off at the shoulder. Yeah. Now, this happens in the Justice League of America 2011 run, but I think it's blown off or something.
Yeah.
I had it. He gets cut off, okay? Nightwing shows up, viciously beating Zsasz before attacking Pig, who falls onto his own buzzsaw, splitting his head open.
Okay.
And then the end credits, Roy Harper is given a new robotic limb from Cyborg as a favor for Oliver, which I think is funny about this.
The way I wrote hasn't appeared yet.
Yeah, this is his first appearance. Also, what I think is funny about this is as a favor for Oliver. So it's kind of like Roy's in there with no arm, and Cyborg's like, and Oliver's like, dude, I really appreciate this. He's like, if you went to save my butt out there, I swear I wouldn't be.
When did he save his butt?
I don't know. It's just.
Okay. I love this picture.
Thank you. It's a good one. I'm saying thank you like I made
Yeah.
it.
Was this movie? Is this Nightwing Ego and Doomsday? Right?
This is full original. I was just
but
like
is he your Doomsday 666? You got
a little bit.
He's not killing, but I mean the buzzsaw shit. That's pretty crazy.
A little bit, but also Batman can't be R-rated, I feel. So I was like, I want Nightwing to be my R-rated hero. And I envision Nightwing, in my universe, Daredevil, Season 3.
Okay. Oh, the best.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I envision my Nightwing series, is it's going to be like Daredevil. So it's very violent and like fist fighting. And that's why I say he viciously beats Zaz, because he beats him, but he doesn't kill him.
Yeah.
But then Professor Pig falls onto his own. It's like when the Goblin Glider's stabbing himself.
I don't really know who Professor Pig is.
Oh, he's fucking insane.
But you know I like...
He's insane.
You know I like Zaz.
Yeah, I do.
So I like how you
really
kept him alive. You pointed out the Roy arm thing.
Yeah.
The reason I'm okay with that is because I knew it happened in the comics.
Yeah.
I'm actually cutting off some limbs in my next year, so it's okay.
The
one I was pissed about was when I watched Luke Cage, Mercedes Knight or Mackenzie Knight, whatever her name is.
She loses her arm in the comics.
I didn't know that, so I was upset in the show, and then when I read the story, I went right back and read it, so I was okay.
So many Marvel heroes have metal arms.
With comics, I'm fucking putting Cyborg my year 2. He loses his entire body. I'm okay with comic books.
Even Ron Evers. He did it. Professor Pig.
I've heard that
he does science experiments on people where he sews body parts to different people and uses them as human dolls and stuff.
Yeah, there's
super fucked up.
There's a villain.
Also, how weird is the 9 in this font? Looks like a G.
Yeah, and the G's go low, I feel like. I don't know.
Well, that's how I do my G's. I always do the little swoopy.
Yeah, I mean...
when I write.
I don't write anything lowercase anymore. I'm in all caps. Yeah, this is a fucking crazy movie.
Thank you.
I find it weird that...
It's my darkest of the film universe so far.
I like... what's interesting about him is, as certain characters go, with last names, or their real names, you have I can't think of one right now. I guess they don't really do it in DC as much, but also characters with stupid names, and then like Otto Octavius, and he's Dr. Octopus. So as I'm reading the cast, I was surprised and shocked. I figured his name would be Pig, but it's actually Laszlo Valentin.
I don't know how you pronounce it.
But how's it spelled? Because there's no E.
Yeah, so it's Valentin.
It's probably Valentine, but just I didn't.
Also, what do you think of me giving Roy Harper such a prominent push in this?
I mean, he's just a druggie. I like
Donna originally, Wally West was going to have a role too.
Oh.
I took him out.
I like Donna Troy, obviously. I love, as I said, I love that Donna Troy storyline.
Yeah.
Pretty good movie. It's dark. I love the suit. I know you didn't make it, but
it would be the red if I could find a PNG.
Okay.
I'm so excited for you to see my next year, but we can't do it tonight.
We were gonna, and then stuff got messed up.
That's my last.
Woohoo. We got to do the year recap.
Yeah.
Okay, this is our
year in review.
It's year 3.
What do you think of I want to go first. Your year.
Yeah.
The Hawk Police. Yeah. Wacky stuff. You killed Hawkman. I commend you for that.
Can you call it the full name?
The Hawk Police of Thanagarian or whatever.
No, To Catch a Thanagarian. How do you like that?
I love that. Honestly, probably your best title so far.
I don't know.
The Hawk Police to Catch a Thanagarian?
Yeah, To Catch a Thanagarian.
Rolls off the tongue.
Yeah.
I just want to see a real poster. Someone mock that up. Someone mock up a poster for that, please.
Yes.
If you're good with computer
The
design.
Hawk Police to Catch a Thanagarian.
That is such a good title.
It's just to catch a predator.
You genuinely should get a job at DC Comics for that title.
I'll write a storyline.
Really
I'll write a storyline. I think
what was your other two?
People would see that on a poster and go, "How the fuck do I pronounce that?" I remember when Ragnarok got announced. I was like, "They want a fucking movie called Ragnarok? That's stupid."
Do you remember the Ram Thangar War or whatever that was called? It was like an Adam Strange storyline where the two planets were fighting. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sorry about Bella in the background.
We can't stop her. So my other movies, I had Green Lantern and Flash.
I liked the Green Lantern one.
You really did.
I really did. I think it's really fun storyline that I'm like, whoa. And then you had Larfleeze, and
I didn't think those guys were gonna get a pop out of you too.
Especially Larfleeze.
I was just searching Green Lantern villains, and those two came up. I was like, I want to do something with Core. So yeah.
And then the one thing like I said, I didn't like the Justice League forming, where I just feel like you should have saved that because Because the Avengers didn't form until the Avengers, right?
Yeah, but
so
the Avengers is different because I like that they're all kind of coming together and planning shit, you know? Because I was going to put in, I don't remember what movie it was, maybe Cyborg? Early, I was going to, like, the Watchtower was going to come up already.
Wow.
And so that's why they're all kind of already together and planning.
And then...
Because they know what's coming in the world. That's like Green Lantern, he's kind of got, like, a future insight then,
The
too.
Flash, I liked.
Yeah.
It's a little bare bones. And I like like I said, I like the twist with a Mirror Master.
Yeah.
But it's a little bare bones. There's no Iris West. There's no...
Well, they're there. I didn't want to go too heavy on it. I don't like a lot of relationship stuff in my comic book movies.
Most are about relationships.
What?
Read most comic books.
I know they are.
Relationships.
Don't worry, I got one coming up. I really wish we could do just the first movie of my next year. I'm very proud of it, but I fucked up, so we can't.
Yeah. Let's end this one.
Yeah,
and we'll do an outro.
Did I even do your year in review?
No.
You just talked about mine. You first had Aquaman, which I knew about.
Yeah, pretty bland.
I thought that was bare bones. That was just, hey, what do you know about Aquaman? Here's a movie about it.
I'll admit straight up, it's bare bones.
You went to Doom Patrol next, which again, kind of bare bones.
Yeah.
The problem I have with it is that I was really hoping that I could go with my team movie first. But then my team movie that I had first got canceled because I didn't know how the phase worked. So anyways, now it's not a thing anymore. Danny Street's in it, so that's my favorite thing about it. And then Nightwing, fucking bizarre. Just crazy. Just crazy movie.
Yeah.
You had a goofy year.
Thank you.
If my next movie was in this year, it'd be a fucking goofy year. Because my next movie is just bonkers.
I gotta tell you, speaking of goofy, so we said that word a lot. I said a funny joke to Dad last night.
Okay.
So he was like, "Oh, I gotta tell you what we watched down in Florida. It was we watched a Goofy movie." I went, "Oh, you did? I actually really like that movie, but I prefer an extremely goofy movie, which is the sequel.
Yeah.
It's the one where they go to the X Games." And he just kind of chuckled, like, "I don't know what that is, but okay."
I thought he meant the movie he watched. Like he was saying, "Oh, it was a goofy movie."
He did. He said, like he meant like we watched a goofy movie. But I took it literally as we watched a Goofy movie, because that's what it's called. It's called a Goofy movie.
Well, if you remember in Batman Gotham Knights, my Batman movie, I don't know if this is going to be on camera, but they get out of the theater and they're watching a Goofy movie in the Pearls.
It was pretty good, I guess.
This is the outro. It's the part where we do the outro. Like this video and give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It really helps the channel a lot.
It means Batman was 5 years old in 95.
And don't forget...
How old was he when his parents got killed? Like 8?
Right, so
he was born
in my movie...
He was born in the late 80s.
Yeah, I give him either 6 or 8. I'd have to check.
So he's really singing a Goofy movie?
I don't know. That's made up. Don't forget to subscribe.
He's a 90s kid.
Don't forget to subscribe for more. I do have Batman Yon. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos and hit that notification bell. It really helps the channel. It's free, and you can always change your mind.
I'm Bat Tracy. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Stardust at BatTracy01.
Chills. I've been Lexdoll. You can follow me on Instagram at StraightAgAtheistJerk and on Twitter at IdiotDoll.
You can follow the channel as a collective on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Punk Rock Blues.
And you can pledge to our Patreon at patreon.com/punkrockblues.
Where we'll have a bunch of stuff. We have we have stuff coming on Patreon, so check that out. Donate some money to us.
Yeah.
Because we're entertaining you.
Yeah.
We're funny.
And you need to fund these movies. We didn't reveal, it was supposed to be revealed for the last episode that we needed to full-fledged fund these.
Yeah, we need at least $100 million.
Yeah, how much just to buy the
budget.
rights? And what's DC cost? Probably not that much, honestly. They haven't been doing too hot.
Yeah, but they are the #1 comic book publisher in the world. They outsell Marvel like crazy.
It's because they're characters.
It's because, one, they just have good storytelling, whereas Marvel reboots every single year.
Yeah.
Like,
well, how many
people make fun of DC for their reboots? They've had pretty solid reboots.
Yeah.
And Marvel does it literally every year.
Well, how many Justice League books like that, like Identity Crisis, Kingdom Come, how many stories like that have you bought in the past 2 months or that you've gotten for Christmas that are fucking incredible?
Yeah.
Whereas Marvel doesn't have like those. They have the Infinity War and everything.
They have like a lot of X-Men stuff.
I will say...
Days of Future Past. It's like, but those things, like, they don't interest me as much because I just don't relate to the Marvel characters.
Marvel does have the death of Captain Marvel, which is one of the fucking best books
ever.
and
also what's the Captain America storyline where he gets killed by Sharon Carter? Can't remember what it's called.
I don't know.
That's really good.
This is it.
Yeah,
that's it. We'll see you next week. Bye. No, 2 weeks. So this is
We're doing 2 a week.
So this is third year.
Yeah.
We'll see you later this week. Bye bye.